Ebusia for your mo bibiara kwa basron kokura but counseling time with counselor DY Donko. We're streaming live Wisdom Studios GH on YouTube. If you've not subscribed to the channel, don't hesitate to do that for me. Kindly do that. Hit the notification bell and also give us a follow. Send your beya. Every time we're up, you know exactly what's happening. Yes, to stream live counselor DY Donko page and so on Facebook. Wisdom Studios GH on TikTok and I'm so ding. Now we want to send our most deepest condolences to the Kantanka family in Nyasam Kitwa. A great tree has fallen, and we believe that it's just right that we share in this setting loss. Enye kanfo ede amao sadis classy thread ane otone boasepam obesiesie wo gina ho a wo hu se ane menso me ababawa me gina mu brane emabawa eginam emre wakura eginam nti mesre se sadis classy thread na one wo mo edinkita ho se international brand den ane follow mo on social media platforms no so efamame ebusuafo na chese na hema makeup gist watone boase what touchy face no and afein so what your hair no inti mesre say open quality and affordable hair dia na hima makeup just as your go-to person and afein so makeup for all occasions mesre say wo bedwane na wako na suye na hima makeup gist on TikTok and makeup gist on Instagram. No follow no numbers na go screen na ni mesre na onso one no etimi edinkita ho ankasa. Abusiafo counselor is an author for 3 beautiful books ane so wo books ni bia numbers no 0244 515544 0244 515544 ane na ofra baby a wo bia books no wonsa ebeka bi na wadama wafre na onso yede abro. We deliver nationwide and worldwide. Say enkrata na book na nkasa na ya odin we obi a opese chire se working kind wo ntentan no so na bibia koso kama de mawa. I'm recommending the 2 pages for you Amazon and ase Kobo okoho no ma wo download the counselor books na wonsa ebeka. Red flag signs your relationship has no future, 2 hearts 1 journey, and the good marriage guide. 3 beautiful books opebia na chire se wako any of these pages so na bibia etimi akoso kama pepepe ede amount ebusia for midin dache hima papebi obagadoza legetete Valerie ejemensa ene de ebesua no emuodu ankasa nti mesere say you tell a friend to tell another friend. Share the link for me and don't forget we'll be back. Yen try husima ye baba. I always tell you, so people born in September special until Nyasam Kitwa special happy birthday going out to Eric Bakery and also Nano Yano Dina Woda Mrs. Buffer Jr. and also Damunyina Mase Wodoson Gramada Nedinya some Kitwa to the Bia Onokura Natures and would be dreaming say hey and so a word dear Nyamia Canadian waka and enti also ede aseda PSA and kasa ena edema obibiara se onde odo ebo odum ene enwumre ye besua de mesre fa book fa pen ane frɛ wo kanche mabi wo dɔfo na ne ewom bia no monso mwanya bi ede atom mukotodwem dada yesua de ne de ayese dware uhia se ne be ya bibia betimi akoso kama pepepe de ama kame ho na ye ma counselor akwaba shonkokra counselor
hello
ma akwaba
yeah
net to say
nyamiado nso
nyamiado meso me ho ye pa we thank God but adiato ye ni
yeah very
yeah
tina masha black
yeah adiato ye ni me
yeah papa ye na na we free
enyasem kitwa apostle doctor
yeah emeritus
yeah Safo Kantanka
yeah we free
ane
it's not easy like that.
That's right.
And we've worked with him or we've worked for the company before.
That's right.
Kantanka TV station.
That's right.
We were there about 2-3 years or so.
That's right.
And I think that we've been blessed through that channel. And then we'll be we should be able to remember and remind ourselves of whatever blessing he also bestowed upon us.
That's right.
Yeah,
nti yema abusuafo nyina yako sene medin kankan no yesere wrade ma obi biara se ono nko a betimi aka ho na omo akoma etimi ato omo. But tonight we are treating something very interesting. It says tribalism and marriage. Tribalism and marriage. Tribalism and marriage. The reason I'm stressing on it is say enye Ghana nko a say inchichemu ne ade ne ehon nkone ba no it's affecting marriages.
Yeah.
But let's start on a very simple note. Yen shas smooth na ye dru very very sharp. Ye can tribalism kurana and no ye den yen shas free o.
Catch there was a topic. Maybe some still all right. So you di can cheer tier for.
That's right.
And ye cheer ashefo. And you was say what is tribalism? You can't tribalism. Then we actually talking about different groups of people.
That's right.
From different kinds of background. Naturally, baby, you fifi no, and your pesa, so your casa, so your suni ye,
that's right.
And your culture. Me can say your memory. And yeah, can say what is tribalism? We are actually talking about equal and me can simple. Chinimba ekuo me can say ekuo and baby am be free and baby aye wo me and akasa ameka wow and so when we talk about tribalism we are actually talking about baby am be free and wo so baby am free and yete ho ase and yente ho ase ye kaboma that is it.
Nature say even ye chiremu akomu yi a say Ghana ye chiche ye mu a
yeah.
Say ebi mu free north ne bi free south
east
ebi free east ne bi free west
yeah
eno ne ye ekuekuo.
Thank you.
Ana say ebusua donko
ana kasadodo
a omo aka bom na ye ka biemu nsonso a na kire say ye ka an organized state or group of people enti na kire say ye nyina yetimi be yet one.
We are all Ghanaians nenso so
na afi ye wo Africa.
Thank you.
Na fe nunsu mu achechecheche.
Ndi abagana.
Na fe na no na ko na fe ye free continent.
Yeah.
Ya san ko continent by continent.
Ona chiri mu ye wotwi mu na me de ka onyam. Yeah.
Every dia wuka ye na chese me hwe because obi wo ho a obefa ne tra say ne tribalism de ne say kofo e omo beka I for ne empepefo na asantefo ne ifo asem da bi.
Yeah.
na councillor kano say it's a state or a group of people, the way they do their things, their thinking,
the way they think,
they
yeah.
speak,
Yeah.
ni nyina ka ho bi
Yeah.
and affect
Yeah.
them as a group. Enti sisi ano yama obi ehu. Enti na ye draw ne timi so say obi wo ho free north south nso ye kabo mu a ye timi ye baako na afa Togo fo nso aye baako na nka ye da so ne Nigeria fo kon jollof ho na che say tribalism no, it is not, we are not looking at just one faction, we're looking at it at a larger table. Councillor to us from mami.
So that is like the explanation you have given,
right?
Ekueku and I say agene and na kasadodo ayeka no. That is it. So tonight we are talking about love and tribalism.
That's right.
Now yes
yes sir.
Love,
tribalism and marriage.
In marriage, okay.
That's right.
In marriage number, sorry. Yeah, I remember Sunday you said they should do some correction or
that's
something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
right.
you. So
in
love
marriage.
and tribalism in marriage and also in relationship.
That's right.
Is it right?
That's fine.
Okay. So yes, tete no. Akoba na dwirimu ne nsachire kakraba. Tete no na ye meka de se kasadodo ana ekuekuo na ye kontokwa.
That's right.
It is sabi me ya santini esono me kasa na sabi me ya north na esono me kasa na me ya igbeni esono me kasa de ebebeni tete no si epese ye fa asase du so ana ye fa momman ana meka no mukuro di so a ye eden kakra metrai mukuro di so a de ye ne si ya na mo beko yetumi bomwa when we are able to fight you, subdue you, conquer you, then we take control over your mechanism, your properties.
That's right.
And now whatever we think you have. So be our your feel so GBD, you feel so won't we are a Sante for any be nothing, there's no machine no macon. One bookwa, what be we no, not crack, and sassy, not a tenomocon sassy, any territories, I would say.
That's right.
The Akoba and they say, I want to run through. The Akoba is one back, say, not acquires a hatred about them. Hatred, but they say, if you are Santifonia before Quintet to quiet out. Tiana Nana. Nyini no ubenyina beto na wona na eka history.
That's right.
History by day abakosem thank you ne ebo wamane ye ne agbefo nka mi nyimi na naka kire so mo ne be kon abom betiti ye nsase bebiri enti yi no ehye no na kedu an so mo ne be kon ye no mo gye ye.
That's right.
The enti kura ye frɛ asantefo and say na ye yese ti ye be frɛ asantefo ye de we mu kokon ne yebowom ne diom. You know that history has been there.
Right.
Now when we are talking about love and tribalism, and so I'm talking about saying that etubo say ye nyini no na ye beto tete for no mayeti as ye say ye di we mu nka ye ne wo mu nka nti ye nwade mfiri ha.
That's right.
Ye ne wo mu nka nti ye ndi wo maduane ye ne wo mu nka nti ye ne wo mu ndi twaka bia. So when you are able to read the book of Genesis chapter 24 verse 1 to 4, it talks about Abraham. Ne Abraham ka kire ne nko ase
yes sir.
Na Abraham ka kire ne nko ase edum bra ne ba Isaac be wade a member mo nko wade Canaanite wo ba amre wo mo ba no wo mo ye sure say if they want to marry anybody ne ba no wade ne tribe na jere say wonu ba bi Abraham free adenti say Canaanite women no they were pagans. No wo mo nyankrofobia wo mo hote wo mo yankrofobia yembu wo mo yankrofobia wo mo ntwa ti me pese me Abraham boshe mini nyame wa pam ana wo nyame ne be wa pam so obe hira me ne masefo me mpese enkrofofin ana sabe wo mo fi do mo fi ba be kayen is say yen ni nyame wa pam. And so Abraham had to tell Isaac no we don't want to have anything to do with the Canaanites. Nti edu mra me ba Isaac be wade a mo hwe yi no man kofa Canaanite woman amano. Why? Because you see at that point Abraham had a story to tell, or he had this perception that once I am promised and I have a covenant with God, Canaanites for bemwa omenya biedi or omhufinti ebese nyame promises. So then I call it back to our days today to understand that yen nyine no abusia bi kura to me ma yeti ase say ye abusia we yen wade pepefo sabi ye abusia we yen wade nkranfo ye abusia we yen wade asantefo. Is say ye nana okọ wade asantini na mra wo wade asantini wo din no eniyawo. Thank you. Nti eniyawo no odi no ekoba say ya anti ba ko be sufi America ba sa time about 50 years ago. Oba wade asantini ono so ye ne sa. Nti ebetumi aba say tribe be particularly ebusuani bia wade bia akosi nti ya kan tamato ho say sa tribe we ya wade wo.
Okay.
As we are growing, yes, so we are coming to actually transfer it to our children to let them understand that we don't get into this tribe. Now, Ubatiasia, now Bedi Nukra, Yen Yina Yebeto, a dreaming beer, ye cherry wiase, and that was a crop of one, Sabi. Krobo for ye sabi edwamai krobo for sabi epeme masap o wadu kroboniba obechiti o wadu kroboniba o nkreniba obeyese. So there are things we've not experienced, but by what we hear sometimes it creates picture in our minds.
That's true.
That ya can't tell to say me busia we enko wadu kroboniba mbefie is as a kroboniba de oye de ya sabi obefa wachi eso entisa na eso wo kato wo ncha be yese tisa na hu obi a wadu kroboniba wo tekama. They are one of the most amazing best, I am telling you
ever.
What has changed? So the question is what? Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed has to do with your identity that is shared in values. Your identity as a person, your identity shared that is coming out of your value. Eti meye kroboni, meye asantini, yadum pempensuobia. Say what we are looking out for is a value shared.
Right.
That means that me ankasa senya mi hu me ho, senya mi bu me ho, senya me hwe me ho, ma dwene me mindset amede ba ehia chin the tribe I'm coming from.
That's true.
The reason is that there are many people we have seen coming from a particular tribe, we think they were bad. We got married to them and realized that, hey, it's not true. They are good. Now, there is something I wrote here. I said, it will be very disappointing to think that there is a particular tribe that are doing well, only for you to enter and they realize that they are not doing well. Now, let me say this. There is no tribe that you don't find a bad person in.
And that's a fact.
Every tribe you enter has a problem. Every tribe you enter has a problem.
Oko China the same.
May say every tribe you enter.
Oko US are the same.
Every tribe you enter has a problem.
Oko Australia the same.
Every tribe you enter has a problem.
Japan
for Brunei, the Chinese sini na ni makichon gonfan or the lady ebeba whoever. I mean so but then as I'm speaking to, there are families who still believe that we are Gbeni awade agbeni. We are Nkrini awade Nkrini.
Right.
Ye fear hadie ope du abusia bi mu be ma bitumi wade wo ba bitumi wade wo chenchen ache yempene. Yempene de ntia yempene ne se onye Nkrini.
Right.
Not the shared values, but they are also watching to see say
right. Ansana Papa Wadaruma, tribalism actually stems from human psychology and deep evolutionary roots. Like Norma, they commonly identify themselves by to say language, to say your friend is a way of dressing,
doing things,
so many things put together. And sometimes these boundaries and I say these decisions stems from the fact that they wouldn't know how to accommodate another individual who cannot even, as it were, speak the language.
Yeah.
And they feel okay, if that is it, then so that peace will prevail, especially with Chinese, so that peace will prevail. She said to a sister, she said, now, young worry yet, ye moi, run one pie. Now one cofa obedient, and yes, one year now one tears must.
Okay.
Because we have a culture. We have a history.
Yeah.
We have something that we hold dear.
We would need somebody to even understand how we communicate.
Exactly. Indians, like, for example, there's a certain faction almost some nantwie.
Yeah.
Enti
almost some awie nyina.
Omo mfa nantwie na munni agro. Me kan. Fiti won kwada prim. Kebab no aria na de nyini.
Yeah.
We dan ko hia India ni na kase. Okay, this is it. So don't you think it is all of the fact that they are trying to shield and protect their heritage and their history and their identity into Nayana or build such boundaries nana.
But we are living in the days where I said I don't think tribe is a yardstick for marriage.
Okay.
You can marry your tribe and still have a terrible, horrible marriage.
Tell me about it. You have no idea.
Ubetumi ya santini afa santini.
Right.
Na benu hu so fa santini.
Of course.
Ubetumi ya santini sebi afa igbeni, and you realize that wow, it's working for me. Yes, there will be challenges here and there. I mean, that is part of marriage, but Charlie, the thing is working for me.
That's right.
Ubetumi ya santini afa sebi akofa nothing na. Pa typical nothing na. Just no na asakra ye nine or de bobo. No beni aje, but akofa na befa.
Right.
But what must say?
Yes,
but you have South African now. No. Is it Dopo or Dupo? The Croboforma,
right.
How do you call it?
Right. Dipo.
Croboforma, the South African man. No, you do purpose. You move. No, but you have to to work. No, what you have to not now. Say not now. Then you realize that your life is actually turning to the north. Nothing seems happy. So I wrote here. I said, I don't think tribe is a yardstick for marriage.
Because sometimes, in as much as make us say some of them are looking at actually protecting or preserving their heritage, you know, some of them are also coming out of their own experience and sentiments.
Ain't
it because of like
I said, it didn't work. And the
because of that example, that is it. Nobody goes to that bit. Counselor, you are saying that tribe shouldn't be a yardstick.
If you want
for me in person, and for me in person, I have never looked at that. I'm always looking out for the person that I'm going to do life with forever, because it's a forever journey. So then, now that tribe, as we're talking about right now, is not. You say enya dear was ye adimu ba kwa ye efa our dear hono. What then do people do when they find themselves in situations like that?
I personally think that one of the things you need to do as a person has to do with how you clarify your intentions.
That's right.
I need to clarify my intentions. And they say,
right.
Okay, me I beni. Ya chere say ye no me yan wade sebe koroboni and me yan wade sebe sefini. Okay, no. When I look through my life, me go school and adwuma me call ye and baby a me ye adwuma no me shia baba awabi. We sa sefini foni bia. Na gani ye too humble, timi say me wade na ebeboa me. Na so busua na kantam se fia ye mfiria. That's right. Na me kobo amane wo fie say me shia oba na mo fie sefi. Na me de no mom na me pe because ebeboa me. Because kan ye omo mpene na preach na, and it has been a problem.
Right.
Ye mpene na preach na. So onye ye kurum ni aye mpene. Okay, say oye ye kurum ni so ni mpene de fa foforo. But so ye sehwini. So ye nkrani. Say sabe oye Muslim. So yesu ye mpene na preach na. And I have seen people lose good successful future marriage.
Right.
Yeah, because of this tribe thing. And it's just not helping. But what am I saying?
Yes.
We are not sitting here to say that Kowadu kurum ni ninge. And
right.
It can be good and it can also be bad.
Right.
Depending on who is looking at what.
That is it.
And where we are coming from. And our experiences and what we have encountered before. Nevertheless, we also need to understand this. That listen. Let Christ determine who you marry.
That is it.
That is me as a Christian. I prefer Christ leading me, not my tribe. It me do pempens when I'm a person me wade and I'm a wade and I'm a wade. I am not just looking at tribe. Minya pepini mefa, minya dagate mefa, minya asantini mefa, minya chimney mefa. As long as I think that what I want to look for, and that is why I wrote here, I said it must be about identity found in shared values. I mean, I don't know be thinking
for why?
Thank you.
Because of why?
Thank you. And I'm kind of identity found in shared values.
That is it.
There is something about you
exactly
that I think I can match with.
That's right.
There is something about you that I think I can take with you to somewhere I'm going to. It's not about. So what I'm saying is that if our fathers are saying that I'm sorry for you, but some of us, by the grace of God, that's right. Me, I am looking at Christ and not the tribe.
That's right.
Because sometimes you look at tribe and you enter into crisis when you are supposed to get Christ and enjoy from the cross. Yenti asiye se tribe na aboa ana amwa na ke gya ya dihie na owade de no odono a enye baabi a wo firi ana baabi a wo mfira kekọ ne sen enti our fathers can still stand on the feet and say ye de baabi a you free de bosum bi kra ye som no kan tam to was ye fie ha wa be wade asomesi beku no. That's it. Wa be wade asomesi sabe wo be kwase ampani enti de bosum kan no mgunsa de bosum na honhom na kire no eno ana tete ye de kira bepem. Okay, and yes, idea one year lucky you say 1 year blessed, I don't know. But baby I'll be told it is either you decide that you forbid it, by telling the family that Beshia will be a corona unfortunately, by me, I'm ready to move. But then they are also going to go like you have rebelled. Right. And also what are the consequences? So we are looking at the good side and we are also looking at the bad side. So please, whether it is good or bad, I can answer and say both is yes and no. That's right. Depending on where you are coming from. That's right. But don't allow yourself to be restricted so much to be confounded to one place. That's true. And yes, sir, you can miss something that belongs to you. That's true. That's true. So it's all about the person, their what they believe in, their focus, their vision, how they treat you. Most importantly, how they treat you, how they make you feel, and how you also make them feel. If this is somebody who literally brings you happiness, makes you smile, you're able to have very very intellectual conversations. That's true. Especially those who are coming from the village. That's those who were brought up from the village and those who stayed with their grandparents. That's true. And some of them didn't have the opportunity to see their fathers, or even if they saw them, grandparents brought them up. One more jimbi. Send your money. Send your dressing. Your cousin. Sometimes I've seen couples fight, and when they come to you, because all Casano can say, Asano kind, what can was Santima a year? I say no. Man, you was me. What can you say? What Pepe Moa? A Chelesa, you kushini, me Jimmy Sabe, Masai, my pro Yansani. Right. A Basantino, no, Achim these workers. Achim Lucas, a ya faulty Juma. Right. Because some just a faulty Juma, that's all. That's all. But you don't know me, Accentini, who can faulty Juma, I just say, you'll be a Sabi. My dream will form, and now I thought for one for the year. So we are looking at also, see, some of them, their background has affected their back. That's it. So much that they look at things from a different level. That's right. I'm telling you. Say. Please. Yeah, they're okay. They say their background has affected their back. In other words, they act from their generation. That's true. Where they were born, how they were brought up, how, thinking pattern can be as a result of how you are trained. That's true. How you were brought up. That's true. I'm telling you, say, and yes, Hannah could be beginning. See, but baby, I will free your cassachere and one teacher or children at any school or coin. The thinking pattern is wired in a different way. It is any pan over what they are before star neighbor. That's it. You honor your own to a beam, Ogusu a beam, Uwe a beam, or Baskus enough for fire beam. See that pattern. It's about what don't I Santino Egbinia. Their way of living with them Christ something else. Because on TV, it's okay, she out you never can. But okay, can Casabi or the corner Igbima Wayano. Or the corner Igbima one can say, baby to because I mean, or baby to because say. The reason is that sometimes, recently I met a brother and a wife. Right. And the wife want to divorce the gentleman simply because, according to the lady, the husband doesn't treat her like the father. Now, Beman said, I can't be your father. Your father is dead and gone. May his soul rest in peace. But I mean, what do you mean? How can I say, me papa make a soccer boko? sa na you fear tete yen and that bia we are together na be man say to me remember me adwuma. So then you realize that the upbringing is affecting his communication with the husband. Enti yenti as a krobia will be a free so nentete ye any of foundation can affect how they see marriage or relationship.
That's true.
There are many marriages and relationships it has been ruined, not because somebody was bad, but because the foundation, the foundation
way of life.
Thank you. What would their way of thinking, their way. That's right.
That's right.
Or baby cry to me at it is a bema. Baby to me at this oba. It is how they are wired. It's yes, auntie, as yes, you can't try, no. As so far so being so they say, make to me a foul me crummy, near to your once because yet your casa. It's yet your casa, there yet TBB as ya. Obi switch me for the crummy, as someone say, a basa, there be and talk quality kind of train. Yes, I bet yes, Sebeboamia, the Indian is a mania will be the values can be shared what vision I say. I wrote something here. I said, define the relationship.
That's it.
Define it. Dentina make of fun. Dentina me penno. I dentina me penno. Na many me yes, if you cross, yeah, coin.
That's right.
Dentia, Casa Kinti, Casa de Adebi, because Casa be Chumako. Now, Odo Echi, and Tokosia will refi Casa. They make out to myself.
That's true.
Hey, Yanso say, what do we be so now? Asama banamo kasa no akandi kurum kasa na want. It is one of the painful things.
Japan in Chinese.
Na order the beauty a Ghana ni akwa Chinese ni. Na BBS na wo kan wa adwen. We say emotions are connected. The team say bibi na sin the bofu. Na wo katwi. And now do kan brofo because bia. And now do katwi the tibio. No so kan. Let chon kwanya fia. What do you mean? You two, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Maybe say me think right. Sometimes we can cram tuition di na be pobi obisa say opeso chere say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the friend say ka kan kwaye ofa na mimba wo no misi you ya no ba bibi ni aka efe but we no kasa what want tintokosia otumi gina woni pa no friend mame ofa na ya to ye krachi abranchi ele ye chiri ocha ya branch abranchi we as na abranchi why di na boss na pa cho me no wakasa me ne me mame na e kasa onti asem kro and that will be to your disadvantage.
That's right.
And so I am looking at it also from the positive side that who krum ni afa.
That's it.
That's it. Kasase. Nanso yesuban so e. Obetumi ayi krum ni nasu yesuban. Obetumi ayi krum ni nasu yesuban. You see, marriage works when the character and the attitude is connected, not because we speak the same language.
Kindly repeat that bit for me. I think I'm in love with that particular bit. Kindly repeat that bit for me.
Marriage works not because we speak the same language.
That's right.
Marriage works because our attitude and character connects.
Thank you so much, Councillor D.Y. Donko. I believe people would want us to do a part 2 of this in Nyasam Ketewa, but I can see lots of questions coming through on WhatsApp, Facebook, I had the NFA, so YouTube, and so Ejina so day. But then Nyaka and name you main, Councillor Eddie Atuja and name you main, our Pessay in Yetiasi, and say, our dear na ye can't want some month when you brehono, and ye baby will be free as a move, a baby where you're going, that is what that matters. It just and not that here ankasa and sana all the other things are become and not the just council person just a peripherals. And if you find yourself in a situation, send your counselor where you have been told right from the start, part of the upbringing, that this is it, this is our boundary, this is how far you can go, and only a different. Now say person go and test what test, and also a different. Having to meet somebody, then it is up to you to also get to, as it were, paint the picture or light of your partner to the family. Send your what is happening. Intipano chano send your counselor can tonight. Yenina yedi to your to dream and say our dear we ne kwanwa. Say obi free Japan. Say obi free Croatia. So obi free Uruguay. The most important thing is that you are getting married to somebody that the two share a vision that can move them forward. Enti, I believe some more questions be brave. Enti, say, what question be on the net? Just a more send me. Kindly do well to send it to me. Let me go to YouTube and see what is happening there. Lydia Amoya Abwaje is our top commenter for tonight. And Nyasam Kitswo Jina so they'll say hello Councillor DY and Lady Val. I'm so excited about today's topic. Hello, I hope everything is okay. Still waiting patiently for today's session. I think it was because we're having a little technical hitch, but I'm glad you were able to stay on up until now. Says, wow, very true, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. Emmanuel James says the Chinese you spoke is very deep. I'm glad. I know you know, like, oh gee, oh my God, I know, you know, I know. And it says Depo. Okay, let me read this question that says, marriage works not because we speak the same language, but because our attitude and character work. I think that should even be your go-to for tonight. Say, if you're not going to remember anything at all, Mestre said that particular bit today. Now wakaya mami na chese watimi ede atuko to dream na bibia etimi akoso kama pepepe mami ndwane na menkɔhwɛ messages ni bi a eba ewo Facebook and Facebook na menkɔkinka messages ni bi Mr. say technical team say more around you kindly help me on this bit na mintimi enhwɛ de ekoso ewo honom pepepe. Right, there's one over here my member Facebook answer na memehwɛ de ekoso. Special shout outs going out to you TikTok family. You know we love you so much as the counselor. So what do you do in a family that is deep rooted and telling you not to marry a certain ethnic group, and then out of life because of having to be in a cosmopolitan society you meet somebody that is super amazing and you want to spend the rest of your life with this person? They have said it, they have declared it, it is war. Do you go ahead to decide to stay with this person, or then you give time to break the ice before you marry the individual? Counselor,
there has been a curse on every family, but somebody has broken the curse before.
Okay, sir.
I'm done. There has been a curse on every generation, but somebody stood up one way or the other, decided that no, the story must turn around. So one day, through somebody, a story can turn around, even though it has been said. And listen, every day something is said, but always something is being said. So somebody can change the trend and make it work from his generation.
Mami ya on Facebook says, hey Val, Vera Amakani says, not easy, oh counselor. Ajoa Asantua Obeying says, facts, oh counselor. Faustina Tieku, and so Edene Dienemo, or say, oh counselor, I'm late. Or say, counselor, my problem is my guy has helped me out throughout my life, but his mom is our problem. But we love ourselves. What should I do? We already have a child. The
mom is the problem, that the mother doesn't want you, or what?
Basically,
now, if the mother doesn't want you, it has nothing to do with the tribe. Probably it has to do with the connection of the mother to the lady. Until you ever finding out, say, then I'll call your mom and if we can talk about it, fine. If we can't, we still need to find out why. Because you'll go to be sharing here, but no one can one was another bimpa or baby or the initial and compares what the man there's on the banner print no war. So let's find out why first before we can conclude on this test.
Okay, Akaira Bernard and so Ascendi your friend is saying love emojis then and Yasem Kitwa. Okay, some of the messages are coming through Pepe Facebook family Nyankopon Shramo. I believe I have always said this and I'll say it over and over again. If it is meant to be, it will be. That is it. It's as simple as ABC. Don't stress it. If it is meant to be, it will be. But then you have lots of work to do to nurture set bibia etime akoso kama pepepe. Let me go on WhatsApp Namenkind last two messages because we've called it a wrap for tonight. It says, Counselor, as with the direct translation file or say adulthood nobody has do before, but childhood everybody has do before. So when the parents are talking, don't you think we have to listen? Not just so just say akoda de obi aye bi da na penyin na obi nye bi da enti se penyin fo na
so na se be onim yansa.
Oh yay. Okay. that's counselor's bit on that. And that's true. What we need to say is true. Say if situations like that happen, ninyina can be right. There's also another one over here that says, please ask counselor for me that in a situation where you went ahead to marry this person, in as much as the family kept on saying no, and now it has turned into a different story, how do you conquer the situation so that you do not become a laughing stock? Okay, nature so also oyinani no or dey asode abode no di rem say omo kind na menko no say me na no receive say sometimes nti obusa say or no in that particular situation no as see ana eya say as the omo kan eya bam and no say na dey na onye se na ebe ya onye laughing stock.
I mean, it is never too late to return to where you are coming from. You might not be able to enter into the womb, but you can actually enter into your world.
That's right.
Where you can create a new life for yourself.
That's right.
It's okay. There are many lessons to learn.
That's
it is either you learn the lesson or the lesson make you learn.
That's
so
right.
just learn and please gather yourself. It's never late. The men come for a incredible fast and chain makofa and happy. Unfortunately, the party now disappointed and your tribe now disappointed.
That's it.
It has nothing to do with the tribe. It has to do with the person, the individual.
Let us be affiliating things to individuals,
persons,
to
not
the person. Obini wooding come all of a sudden.
Before they say
it was say kind. Every nipano and ISR. So you just affiliated to the individual.
It didn't work. Move on.
It didn't work. Move on. Counselor Mamenje will find out words.
Me find out words and it's look beyond tribe and then look into the future. If it works for you and it will work, just move on. But look beyond tribe. And if you think that the family has restricted you, just go and see them, talk to them, and trust me, if the hand of the Lord is in it, it will happen.
I know say by now obi ahome na chese na koma Tony yem says so see ye rade asidanke rade say and then you may have been able to listen to this segment kawako to yem wati bibia be fine some people even decide to go to certain ethnic groups because of their traits and also obi say sa kofukui say no mo ye omwade ne fe me kofa Japan ni because minim say oye nkwan a ebeye nsuo a kire say enchine nhede ni mebeboa me se ne beya menya diabetes good ni nyina ka ho be is all part of the traits now with me apeke na bibia etimi akoso amo. Thank you so much family for staying with us. Congratulations once again going out to the beautiful couple that chese yede omo Ekambomo over the weekend. I want to say a special congratulations going out to Mr. and Mrs. Bar Mensa ane enyasem kitwa odobi owuati odobi ede odobi oh my god unya odia na dia tunchense da so. Mr. and Mrs. Bar Mensa, God bless you, we love you, and we can't wait to listen to the beautiful testimonies that comes with this beautiful union. Don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Studios GH on YouTube. Follow Counselor on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, ValTalks_. Facebook, Valerie J. Mensa. TikTok, Valerie J. Mensa. Na Yemfa Odombodum. I always tell you, it is some of these topics na yet me generating is because of in some answer questions that you ask, so that we can treat them na obia et me enyanede ewu. Midromododo. I love you guys so much. Thank you and thank you once more. Yankopon shiramo nyina emfamaye. Duke, tonight you've been amazing. Yankopon shiro. God bless you for me. Wati nyamisha extra. I was here for me di dache hima papabi obagadoza legetete Valerie Ejamensa Yampa ukwada 8 p.m. sharp Macron.